Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh, and today I'm showing you guys my King's rear-wheel drive drift tune for this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3 GSR. Here's my share code. Got it? Great. Last video of the night, I already did two all-wheel drives, my Legend and my Master, and now I'm showing you guys my King's rear-wheel drive drift tune. This thing's got 1,015 horsepower. It's a V8. It's supercharged. Let's get into it and show you guys everything I've done to this beautiful car. I love this thing, and I hope you do too. If you'd like it as much as I'd like tuning it, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. But until then, we got the 6.2 liter V8 giving you all that glorious power. Rear-wheel drive drivetrain. And like I said, it's got a supercharger in there as well. And superchargers work wonders when you're doing rear-wheel drive drift cars. Alright, it's just got a stock front bumper, stock rear wing or spoiler, stock side skirts, and a stock hood. Here we got a street tire compound. Alright, you got 225/50Rs in the front, and you got 255/45R in the rear. Okay, I am using a heavier rim on here, the AF118s. See, that sounded a lot better than my A800 one I just did, the all-wheel drive. Either way, moving on. It's got 16-inch rims in the front and 16-inch rims in the rear. Maxed out track width in the front and maxed out track width in the rear. Here we got a 10-speed transmission to handle all that power, race drive line, and a drift differential. Here we got race brakes, drift springs and dampeners, race anti-roll bars in the front, race anti-roll bars in the rear. We do have a roll cage in here, and we are as light as possible. We are saving 378 US pounds with the race weight reduction. And then, of course, everything here is going to be race all the way through. Wow, no flames. Well, we'll try it again when we get to the anti-lag. Oh, there is no anti-lag. That's right, because this is a supercharger. Supercharger, King Posh, not a twin turbo. Either way, moving on. Race engine block, race pistons and compression, race positive displacement supercharger, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and a race flywheel. Yeah, there's no flames on this one. None. It's sad. It is what it is, but it's okay. It's alright. It's got the supercharger in there. It's amazing. I'm telling you. Either way, here's the car mastery. I haven't touched it. Alright, and then here's the tune. I gave you 15-15 just to, give you guys a little bit extra grip. This thing was a super slider. I decided to tone it down for you guys a little bit. It's got a lot of power to spin those back tires. As you can tell, everything's really close together all the way through there. You'll be working these gears right here. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, pretty much. But yeah, you'll be alright. Alright, here's my alignment that I've decided to do with this thing. I usually do a 4.2, but I decided to step it up for you guys and did a 4.3. I know, it's a huge increase. I'm telling you it is. Alright, there is differences. You do notice differences in the little changes that I do to these tunes. Regardless, moving on. Anti-roll bars are just there for show, so 1 and 1. Springs are 955.2 and 936.1. I did make sure the ride height was exactly the same. It's 7 and 7. Alright. Dampening is 20/20 and 1 and 1. Alright. No downforce to worry about. Braking, I just left it at 50 and 100. And then differential is 21 and 100. Okay. Cool. There is the tune. There is the build. Let's take her out and let her rip. And she rips. She's fun. And it's wet out. My first video, it was sunny out and dry. My second video was in the dark, and now it's raining. Wow. And I did these videos back to back. Now, I didn't tune this in the rain. I tuned this in the dry. It is what it is. I was really hoping for some more tire smoke, being rear-wheel drive and everything, but it's wet out, and that makes me sad. It's okay. I'll live. I can tell she's very smooth. 6th gear. It is what it is. It's probably because it's wet out. It is what it is. Hey, there's a 40,700. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure you can definitely get into the 41, 42 range with this thing for sure. Plenty of gears to go through, but that's not a big deal because it depends on what track you're on. If you need a long track, like long turns, you'll be okay. You got 10 speeds and plenty of power to do so. And if you're on small tracks, short tracks, you'll be okay with this thing as well. 8th gear seems to be its prime right there. Look at that. Beautiful 8th gear. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it is. Well, I think it is. That's what matters, all right? It's what matters, what I think, right? Right. Great in the dirt, too. Great in the dirt. Like it's lots of power. Look at that. Look at that beautiful power there. Lots of boost. 22 pounds of boost. I love it. Beautiful car. I liked it so much I made 3 tunes out of it. That tells you something. It's like, oh, Posh, what do you think about the new Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution? I was like, wow, I made 3 tunes out of it. Must tell you something, you know. Let's tell you, I might have liked it. Might have liked it a little too much. I'm not sure. I love this thing. It's super easy to drift, even with all that power, and it's that supercharger. You know, hail to the chief when it comes to a supercharger in a rear-wheel drive car, especially this one. Has that beautiful V8. Absolutely wonderful. I love tuning this car for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy that I tuned it for you. Yeah, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I'd love to hear from you guys. I know it's a little late on making videos, making all these Mitsubishi Evolutions for you guys, but I had house problems, and I had to leave the house for a few days. 6 days to be exact. Just missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. But it is what it is. I got the cars tuned, got them out there, and got these videos made for you guys to see, and I think that's all that matters in the end. So, either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. I do not know what the next car that comes out, since it's Wednesday night. What do we got here? Ooh, that's my dream car right there. That is the Subaru WRX. I want it, and it will be orange, because that's the color I want it to be. Especially when I buy mine. When I get to buy mine, I will buy one. It will be orange. Alright, I want one. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so, alright, I'm very excited to get that thing. If you guys want to know what I did just to get enough points for the Mitsubishi Evolution, I did, you know, this stuff. You know, I didn't even have to touch all of this stuff. I didn't have to go through the championships. You know, I did the bare minimum. And that's what I do. I do the bare minimum to get the points for the car. Because I already have the Hot Wheels Ford Mustang, so I'm not even worried about that. You know, I already have the Nissan, you know, and I already have the Nissan Safari. So I'm not worried about those cars. It is what it is. Right? Right. And that ends this video. It was a long one, and I'm sorry.